My teacher once told me, sometimes your heart forgets how fun it is to be alive, so you must remind it with snacks and dancing. Before I tell you how, here's what I know for sure. Joy is not a reward you get after surviving life. It's the survival skills that lift you upwards and onwards through it. When you remember that, life's messy moments become the place you grow, not the thing you outdance. Let me introduce you to my tiniest teacher. She is the lead writer of my personal transformation. Instead of saying crayons, she says crowns. She's 7, and also, she's my daughter. That's right. My 7-year-old daughter is my teacher, but I didn't always see her this way. I was too busy adulting. I worked so hard to fit everything into my suitcase. It turns out the hardest thing to pack is emotional baggage. Then life hit me with a plot twist so wild it felt scripted. First, a brain tumor. Spoiler, I'm fine now. The tumor's gone. But my inner drama queen got her own spin-off. Apparently, my body thought, midlife crisis? That's way too basic for her. Let's get her a Grey's Anatomy subplot. And 3 months later, I got married. Nothing says romance like a fresh cranial scar and hospital-grade dry shampoo. Yeah. And a few years after that, just as we were finally settled into married life, boom, surprise pregnancy at 45. That's right. Fresh cranial scar, hospital-grade shampoo, and this, at 45, decides to have a baby. That's when I became a mom. A first-time mom, a first-time 45-year-old mom. And not long after that, I started a playful storytelling series. It's kind of like Mother Goose for grown-ups in glitter stickers. I don't tell the story I gave a mouse a cookie. My stories are where we explore real, joyful ways to navigate challenge, change, and comeback stories. My story is called I Gave the Mouse a Low-Carb, High-Protein Cookie During a Yoga Class. These stories are about going upwards and onwards one snack break at a time. And each story ends with what I call a mirror moment, short for miracle moments. What is a miracle moment? A mirror moment is one of those tiny, unfiltered slices of everyday life that cracks you open. It's a comment, a question, or a look that stops you mid-scroll, mid-meeting, mid-meltdown, and reminds you what actually matters. These moments aren't loud. They're not Instagrammable. They show up in the back seat of the car, on the living room floor, or while you're reheating coffee you've already reheated twice. They are proof that the biggest perspective shifts come disguised as small, messy, everyday truths. They don't shout, they whisper, and that whisper will let you hear everything if you let them. A mirror moment isn't really about Mira. It's about you. It's proof that these messy moments happen everyday moments if you're just willing to listen to them. And here's the thing. You don't even have to have your own mirror to find your mirror moment. A mirror moment might be from your kid or your neighbor's kid or a friend or even that person that cuts in front of you at the express line at the grocery store. Or a mirror moment might be from that tiny thought that pops in your head while you're brushing your teeth. hmm, this toothpaste has fluoride and the water has fluoride. Is there such a thing as ODing on fluoride? Hmm. These moments are everywhere if you're just willing to look for them. A couple of examples. One time I was racing to finish a big project, laptop open, phone buzzing, trying to be present while not being present at all. Mira walked up with 2 cookies. She didn't say, "Mom, close your laptop." She just handed me a cookie and said, "You forgot to snack, Mommy." That was it, a Mira moment. Sometimes we don't need another productivity hack to give ourselves permission to pause, breathe, and taste our own life. Another time, Mira looked at me and said, "Mom, your eyeliner looks nervous." Not crooked, not smudged, nervous. I still don't know what that means. But she was right. I learned 2 things. I was nervous, pretending I wasn't, and I shouldn't have been putting on mascara while driving to the pet store. Sometimes the people who love us the most can see the truth we're hiding. And when they say it out loud, that's a Mira moment too. So you may be wondering, where did all this snack-sized wisdom come from? Well, it didn't just appear one day on the sticky note in the bottom of my purse. It came from the real messy magic of becoming Mira's mom. A whole new chapter I didn't see coming, but desperately needed. Mira arrived 8 pounds, 3 ounces of snack demands, existential questions, and future comedic gold. Motherhood at 45 isn't glamorous. It's folding a stroller in the Walmart parking lot while sweating through your "This is my resting mom face" t-shirt. Let's just say that the stroller folded easier than my lumbar spine did. And here's where everything shifted. One day we were playing hide and seek, and there she was, just sitting there. And I said, "You're not even hiding." She said, "I wanted you to find me." And I laughed at first, and then I cried. The soul cracking, mascara running kind. Because I finally got it. She wasn't playing a game. She was sending a message. She didn't want to disappear. She wanted to be seen. And don't we all? We act like we're hiding behind the calendar, the chaos, curated version of us, when really we want someone just to look up and say, "I see you." I see you. And I started writing these moments down, noticing them, because that was a Mira moment. It made me realize that Mira wasn't just my daughter. She was my Mira. She was showing me how to be present, how to be silly, how to ask for graham crackers mid-breakdown without apology. And I started following her lead, eventually filming these moments. Because if Mira could hand me back parts of myself I didn't even know were missing, maybe she can do that for you too. And that's how this whole storytelling experiment started. Not from strategy, but from sidewalk wisdom, snack crumbs, and proof that the messy middle is where the growth happens. So, how do you create your own Mira moments? They're everywhere if you're just willing to notice them. It might be a kid, a neighbor, a memory, or 5 seconds the way the light hits your messy kitchen table, while you sit down to eat that decadent, dark, double chocolate, brownie infused, mint coated, extra grande, chocolate chip cookie. The one you swore you wouldn't eat. Big shifts, messy moments, snack-sized miracles. Joy isn't something you get after life slows down. It's the messy middle, the part where you're already in the game. So when the chaos hits, inbox flaming, group chat buzzing, carpool lane at a standstill, zoom in. Instead of trying to fix or strategize your way out, ask, what is this moment trying to show me? Can I be brave even if I feel like a human spaghetti noodle? Can I start with just one tiny snack-sized step? These questions aren't just reflective. They're rebellious. They slow the chaos long enough for your soul to peek through. Recently, Mira and I were watching a movie that ended too soon. She said, "Wait, that's it? Let's keep it going." And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to keep it going. Here's how you can add your mirror moments in your life. Press play on curiosity. Press play on weird dance breaks, on joyful snack runs. Press play on the messy, miraculous middle parts of life, the part where you're already in the game. Winning isn't more meeting, more money, or more likes. It's showing up, wobbly, snack equipped, wonder intact. It's saying, yes, and let's play, upwards and onwards. But you don't just need to hear my voice on this. You need to hear from the one who keeps teaching me snack by snack. She's 7, she's emotionally invested in slime, and she's got more clarity than most adults I know.
So what my mom is really saying is, today we learned you don't have to be fancy to matter. You can be sticky, snacky, and still totally in charge. I practiced this whole TEDx talk on my favorite stuffed animal, Stitch. He gave me a standing ovation. If you forget who you are, put on sunglasses inside, then strut until you remember. If you feel too scared to do the big thing, do the small thing first. Small thing to remind your heart how fun it is to be alive. And don't forget your graham crackers. Upwards and onwards.
Upwards and onwards. You doing this?